Welcome to ViewTheRace.com. This is the Applefest Half Marathon in Hollis, New Hampshire. The race starts at Hollis Brookline High School, does a 2-mile loop, and will actually go by the high school again, and then head out towards Silver Lake. This is a very challenging course. This first 2-mile loop is primarily flat, with one short but fairly tough uphill up Merrill Lane. If you're familiar with the Fast 5K that runs down Depot Road, which is the road we're on now, this is the first mile of the course. For that race, you continue down Depot Road, and we're going to be taking a right onto Merrill and leaving the fast course. We'll be going up Merrill Lane again at the end of the race, so you'll be seeing this hill twice. Again, it's not an overly long hill, but this is the first hill of the course, and it's the precursor of things to come. Again, stay to the right-hand side of the road as you'll be taking a right back onto Route 122. This part of the course is rolling, and actually there's a pretty good downhill as we head back towards the high school. Now we won't be going back up the high school drive, we'll be running right by the entrance as we pass Mile 2. And again, passing over the start of the Hollis Fast 5K. But this time we'll be heading straight and continuing down Route 122 as we head towards Silver Lake. Next section of the course has rolling hills as we head towards Silver Lake, and right before Silver Lake there is a tremendous downhill. One of the bigger downhills you'll probably encounter in a race during your entire racing season. As most runners know, running downhill can be just as painful as running uphill. It certainly takes a lot out of your legs. So the downhill here. After the big downhill, the course levels off as we run through Silver Lake Park, or run past Silver Lake Park. Part of the race is rolling. Take a sharp right onto South Merrimack Road. The road does tilt up. There's a lot of rolling hills, there's some downhills, but there's also uphills. There's also some areas of rough road on the course. Like this section through here, fairly rough road. The key to this race is to stay within yourself on all these rolling hills leading up to mile 9, which is the beginning of the major climbs between mile 9 and 11. But many of these rolling hills are tough. As you head down that downhill, you're going to take a very sharp right onto Nevins Road. And then it continues to roll down a bit toward Plateau. Part of the course is primarily downhill. Two small rollers, but primarily downhill section of the course. Just remember to save a little bit in your legs for the 2-mile stretch of very challenging hills. Take a sharp right onto Wheeler Road. This is the road where the hills are on. As we head onto Wheeler Road, it tilts upward right away. Pretty good hill here, right before mile 8. Got a good downhill right after mile 8. Wheeler Road is one of the toughest stretches of road that you can have in any race. Certainly any race that I've done. This 3-mile stretch of road is very difficult. Continue to have a nice steady pace over the next 2 miles. The hills are not going to stop. Get into a nice rhythm and just grind out the next section of the course. Very tough section. And yes, that is a cemetery on the left-hand side. You will feel dead at this point. That was too easy. As we get to the end, stay on the right side. We're going to take a right onto Route 130. Road flattens out, finally. We cross by mile 11. Stay straight at this fork. Stay left and then stay left again, and we're going to get back on Depot Road, which this part of the course that we did at the beginning. This was part of that 2-mile circle at the beginning of the course. Road flattens out and is slightly downhill through this section before we take a right back onto Merrill Lane and have to go up that hill again. And then we take a right back on Route 122 and head to the finish. Just when you think you're done with the hills, you gotta do this hill on Merrill Lane again. This is definitely gonna hurt at this point in the race. Once you take your right on 122, you just get over this little crest, and then you can sprint to the finish as you come down this pretty good downhill. Take a left into the high school. I hope you enjoyed viewing the race at viewtherace.com.